Hello everybody, this is Ashley with Tea and Teaching, and today I have an unboxing for you from Christianbooks. And it's not a lot, but it's just a couple of things, including history. I have a rising 5th grader, 2nd grader, and a pre-K kindergartner that I'll be tagging along. All boys, so we are very blessed. And so I just want to start off with a couple of things. I have music and some science things that I'm adding in. We are doing Master Books, God's Design for Life, which covers animals, human body, and plants. So I'm excited about that. But for music, we have Then Sings My Soul. And so you get a nice write-up of the song and the sheet music, and I'm hoping to just kind of maybe do one of these a week and find the music on YouTube. I spent like $9 on this one, I think, roughly. And you know what happened? I went to Goodwill. Guess what I found at Goodwill? A copy of this for like $3. And guess what it had in it? I don't know where I put it. It has a CD in it for $3. So I'm super excited. I totally, actually, yeah, I snagged it. So I'm like, I can have 2 copies of the book. And that way my kids can have one book to share and I can have one, and then we have a CD. And I think the CD, I don't know where I put that. That bothers me. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. So it's Then Sings My Soul. So yeah, it was $9.62. I think I already took the tag off, but I think I got it for like $3. But inside it has a disc, and I was so excited to find it, and it has 12 of the songs. So that's really exciting. So I have 2 copies. So for history next year, in the fall of 2021, going into 2022, we are going to do Mystery of History. I'm kind of nervous about this. I'm Charlotte Mason inspired, but I'm really big on, which I know this isn't Charlotte Mason, but I'm big on having something that you read and then something that you do. So like a worksheet or even a crossword or a word search or just something hands-on. I do have the companion guide. I've been looking through it. I'm getting more comfortable with the idea and concept of the companion guide with this. I know I could have bought the companion guide, but when you get it for free, why spend money? So I didn't. I didn't want to spend the $60 on the notebooking pages and all that other stuff. If I'm going to spend that much, I probably do not grass. But I wanted to try and save a little bit of money. So we're going to try this. I really actually do love the 4-year concept, and how in depth it goes and the things that it covers. So even if I had to, maybe, I love unit studies. I actually love researching and putting things together myself. I'm teacher-hearted that way. And if I had finished my college degree, I would have been a teacher. I'm kind of glad I'm not a teacher in this day and age. So you know what? God has blessed me. He knew where my life was going. And now I'm a homeschool mom to 3 beautiful children. But the companion guide just seems kind of cumbersome. The activities, they make me a little nervous. So if you have used level 1 of the Mystery of History, please comment below. Let me know what your favorite activities were. What were some of your routines? How did you make it work? I do have, and I've had it for a long while, this binder here that I created for my son. I found a huge timeline, and of course I don't have, I mean, this was a couple of years ago, guys, but it's got stuff for prehistory. It goes into ancient history, and it goes through, and I do have a couple of dividers in here, but medieval history. So we haven't, I think maybe I was a little excited that my son was getting a little bit older, so I like prepped this whole binder thinking that we would fill it up as we learned. And we just haven't gotten to it yet. So guess what? Timeline. I am going to do it this coming year with my 5th grader in this. I am going to find my own pictures on Google and whatnot to, you know, for him to add in there. I did not want to have to buy the timeline stuff. So I'm just kind of feeling a little overwhelmed. I'm not quite sure. It may just end up being a reading book for him, or a read and let's discuss, which is the Charlotte Mason way, right? I just like the hands-on stuff. So I need to use this as my tool, and I own it, not it owns me. So if you have any encouragement on this particular piece, I'm sorry, I feel a little jumbled in this discussion here, but I don't know. That's where we're going with that. So mystery of history for history. Woohoo! So a couple of fun things that I grabbed because they were on sale is a couple of Odyssey. These were like $2. And so I got this one. And then this is, I think, there's a part 1 and a part 2 here. So there's this one, and then there's the other one. And then I grabbed this one. So my kids love Adventures in Odyssey, and so it'll be nice to have some actual, they don't go to bed right at 7, which is when it comes on our radio station. So it'll be nice to have some copies to play in their bedroom. I did grab Life Science from Rock and Learn. If you have never watched Rock and Learn, you are missing out. Our library had them, and they had the Telling Time one and the money one. My kids, my 2 youngest ones, and even my oldest one loves them. They have learned so much from the Rock and Learn, all about time and money. I haven't done a thing. I literally push play and they have fun and watch the video. So when I saw that they had Life Science and Human Body for science, hello, these are awesome. And I don't have to search YouTube for the videos, which is great. Hey, some things I like for free or to figure out on my own, and some things I just want to hit play. This is it. These were my guilty purchases. But no, these are great. Look at the back. So all sorts of awesome stuff. It's going to be like why we have a skeletal system, getting to know our nervous system, the mighty muscular system, a detailed look at our digestive system. So it goes through all the different systems of the human body. So this is going to be awesome to go with our human body study with Master Books, God's Design for Life for the human body unit. And then this one will be perfect to go with the plant study in the same God's Design for Life. And so it's got plants and photosynthesis, parts of a plant, parts of a flower and pollination, life cycle of a butterfly, plant cells and animal cells. It's awesome. So excited about those. So I got those to kind of go along with our science units, our science for next year, drawn right to go with our mystery of history. So I did grab this to kind of add in. It's kind of neat. It's cursive, which my son, he's good at cursive, my oldest one. But if I gave him this whole page, he'd probably cry. But we'll read it, learn to read our cursive, and then maybe we'll just pick a couple things out for him to write. But the pictures in here are really pretty. And my kids love to draw. So this will be kind of nice to see how how to kind of get some of those human shapes and animal shapes and buildings. Ooh, even a cricket and a frog. So this will be fun to kind of go with our history. And then I did get for my second grader BJU Math 1. The actual workbook is back ordered until June, so I don't have that yet. But I did buy the manipulatives packet. He went through most of the master books, level 1 piggy math, about like 80% of it. And so the rest of the content was very similar to what he had already done. So he just kind of lost interest in that. We switched over to the Christian Light math. That actually has been really good. I love Christian Light for the younger ages. He's just moving a little bit slow through that. I think he's only in book 3, but he is a slower paced kiddo, which is perfectly fine with me. There are days when he doesn't want to do anything, and there are days when he'll do like 2 whole lessons. So, you know, he'd rather be outside. He's a boy and he's 7, so I don't push it. And he is learning and understanding the concepts, and he's happy. But I thought that moving forward of switching to BJU Math, actually, if you want to see the book, I can get it. But I did get the BJU Math 4 for my 4th grader this year. And we did start doing that. It came in this package. And he did start working on that, and he's been working on the fractions. I only bought that workbook. I'll grab it. And apparently, y'all, I was not prepared. Okay, so look, I have this one. This is the workbook. I really like the color. It is more modern than Christian Light. And I did want to switch my oldest son to BJU for the higher grades anyway. So I figured, why not now? And he actually had been working in fractions in his Christian Light workbooks. So we actually skipped right to the fractions chapter so that he could kind of keep working on that. And so he's been enjoying that. It is a little bit different because it is a little bit more teacher intensive, which I'm okay with, but I'm used to, and so is he. He is used to having the more independent math, because Christian Light is very much student-led, and there's a lot more instruction in the actual workbook for the student. So this beast, $80, y'all. I did not want to spend that kind of money on this. Like, I didn't. Who spends $80 on answer key? That's all I need it for. And so I am frustrated with that. But I need it. I got it. Whatever. I have to be now committed for all 3 of my children to go through this teacher's guide to make it worth my $80 that I spent on it. There, I've said it. And if my husband knew that I spent $80 on it, he'd probably do that too. Because I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. Christian Light, their prices are definitely a little bit more affordable than BJU. So that was another reason why I went that direction. But again, I really like the higher grades in BJU, so I figured might as well switch. And I liked the color and the math in level 1. So the manipulatives kit is nice. And, you know, honestly, I actually steered away from level 1 for the longest time because I think the clown's kind of creepy. But I liked the parking garage. I'm sure that my son will love it. I just need to not let him know that I think it's creepy. Maybe, you know, it's got a seal, the clown and the seal. So there, I mean, there's this whole story that's supposed to go with it. but he already knows like his hundreds place and stuff. So a good bit of it's going to be review because he's already been working on some of these things in Christian Light. But if he wants to skip a couple lessons because he knows it, that's fine. But there's going to be quite a bit in the BJU book because he'd only gone through 3 of the workbooks. These are shapes. These are triangles. Can you see that? So you have to punch them out. And then there's circles. And let's see what else there is. Like there's all sorts of stuff in here. Oh, look. Seals. Okay. So you're supposed to use these as activities throughout the workbook. So I'm kind of, oh, look. Even fraction stuff, which I already have fraction stuff, but now he has his own, and so he'll feel special with that. It does come with money, which I don't also need because I have play money, but maybe I just bought it for the parking garage. But the number lines are nice. Those are kind of cool. So I liked some of it, and I bought it. So that's the manipulatives packet. So that's really all I have from Christianbook. And so I think we're going to have a great year. And if you're wondering what we used for language arts, check out my Master Books video and my Good and the Beautiful video, because I talked about my language arts there. And if you want to the science is Master Books, so you can check out my Master Books unboxing video that I am just posting also. If you want to see inside anything a little bit more, comment below. I would be more than happy. Like if you wanted to go over the history, if you want to see inside the mystery of history, there are some videos on that. And I will say, I have looked all over YouTube and I don't really see a lot of, and this is why I struggle with the mystery of history, but I struggle with, there's not a lot of detailed videos on what people do for the activities or the workbooks that they put together, or the notebooks that they put together and stuff. And so for me, I'm a visual learner and I like to see what other people are doing. And that's why I share with you, because it's just nice to see. You know, I mean, these are kind of hidden gems that you would never know Christianbook had, but they do have them. But I like to see what other people are doing, and it gives me ideas and I can work with it. But I don't see a lot of videos for Mystery of History. I know this is volume 3. It's not volume 3, but it's edition 3. This is volume 1. So it's like the colored one that has the companion code in the front, so you can just go online and print it out, which is nice. It's got full detail and color and stuff. It's really a beautiful book. And if you want to see more inside the book, please let me know, and I can do a better flip through of that. But if you have any prayer requests, put them below. I'll pray for you. We should all pray for each other. We are all homeschool mamas here. So let's be together and just kind of, support each other. Subscribe to my channel. Like my videos. I don't post a lot, but I post some, updates, reviews on things, and unboxing videos. Those are my favorite because he loves new stuff. But yeah, I will be posting a video soon on how our year has gone this year. We have been homeschooling since day 1 with my oldest. He's in 4th grade. So, I mean, we're just kind of going through the steps and enjoying our time together. And I hope you are doing the same. So I hope that you have a wonderful spring. I don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but we are getting about 1 to 3 inches tonight. I'm in Maine and it's April 16th. So I got my fleece on and the wood stove's going. So it should be starting anytime now outside, and I hope my lilac bush makes it. Pray for my lilac bush, please. Okay, I hope you ladies all have a great day. Bye.